My name is Ben Thompson. I'm the art director on Hearthstone for Blizzard Entertainment. I'm really excited for you guys to play this game when it comes out soon, and here are 5 things you need to know about the Grand Tournament. The Grand Tournament is your opportunity as a player to celebrate champions from all over the world of Azeroth as they fight for glory and honor in what we know as the Grand Tournament. This is not the Argent tournament for those people who've played WoW before. You knew the Argent tournament as a gathering of all the finest from across Azeroth to defeat the Lich King, in the early days of Northrend. Turns out the Lich King doesn't need defeating over and over. He's long gone. So what we found is, however, the denizens of Azeroth have found out that it's actually a lot of fun to hold this tournament and get to know each other better and fight for this honor and glory with a little bit more lighthearted atmosphere surrounding it, festivals and the like. So they've turned into an annual event. The Grand Tournament, as they've come to know it at this point, was probably put on with that noble cause in mind. What they didn't expect was all of the hillbilly cousins showing up as they did in the form of Murloc knights on the backs of frogs, or mech gnomes on the back of their mechanic horses or mechanized horses. All sorts of craziness ensues, of course, as you would expect it to do in the world of Hearthstone. Number 2 would be your hero is the center of the action now. No longer are they waiting on the sideline for their day of glory. They are at the forefront, bringing their hero power to great effect to defeat minions and other heroes alike. The Grand Tournament is going to find many opportunities for this hero power to come out full force against your enemies, which leads to point number 3, and the new keyword Inspire will help it to do just such. Inspire as a new keyword is going to adjust how minions interact with each other and how those minions in turn are affected by the use of your hero power. By using your hero power, they can take on new attributes, they can become stronger, they can affect other minions. There's any number of different ways in which those will affect the game space. Caldera Drake, for instance, which allows you to use your hero powers as many times as you want and have mana to play it in a single turn, tied with something like Maiden of the Leg, which cuts it to a cost of 1, can be used to devastating effect if you're a mage. When you consider that the Grand Tournament has invited champions from all over Azeroth, you're going to end up with some of the lesser known. So you're going to end up with a pirate deck, which you want to and love to play. Well, now that pirate comes riding his champion parrot, and that parrot is going to help him in his duels of the day. If you've got a mech deck that you really enjoyed from Goblins versus Gnomes, this is your opportunity to bring that deck back with new life, with its own mechanized gnome champion on the back of a steed. All of these things and more await you in building these champion decks for the Grand Tournament. With over 130 additional cards being added to your deck, be prepared to be delightfully surprised by the effect it has on both old and new decks of all kinds. With Inspire being added into the mix and all of the effects that this will have on your heroes and your champions as they come to compete in the Grand Tournament.